Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Validated by Victoria. I'm so happy you continue to join in and that you're tuning in right now. If you're on YouTube and you're watching, I look like a hot mess right now, Hot Mess Express, because I've been traveling nonstop. So the month of November and the end of October is going to be like travel. So you're probably going to be seeing a lot of Zooms from hotel rooms, a lot of Zooms in like odd places because I'm just away. And also I closed on a new home. So I'm going to be moving to a new place and it's crazy. I'm still in Florida. I love Florida. I'm a Florida girl now. So I'll be there probably for life. So Florida all the way. So right now I'm actually in Sarasota. I've been doing work with my full-time job, brand deals, influencing life, modeling life, and I'm doing stuff for Monster right now. It's a Tiger Woods event at Pop Stroke, so super fun. But yeah, I've just been traveling nonstop, doing the Fort Myers stuff. It's been a whirlwind. I think my throat is, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting sick. But I've been really blessed to be able to do all these things. So I'm super happy to be traveling, to be living life. Because if we think about it, like 2 years ago, we were all stuck in our like couches and not able to like do anything. And now I feel like life has just kind of gone back to somewhat normal-ish. So it feels good to be traveling again, but also I miss my dog. So I'm gonna have to bring her on more excursions. But right now I'm in this hotel room. My friend, she just left to go do yoga and I'm about to hop on this Zoom. So I wanted to do a quick intro. Kind of tell you updates on my life. So updates on my life, I got a new place, a new house, so yay me. Traveling, doing some brand deals with Bovada Casino, and if you've seen what I've been doing with Bovada, I've been doing a lot of sports betting lately, and so yeah, like that's gonna be my new niche. I know I talked about it on my Instagram a little bit, that I'll be debuting a new niche, so my new niche will be cosplay and sports betting for a little bit. I'm still gonna do my other stuff, but half of it will be sports betting and cosplay with Bovada Casino, so definitely check all that out. I really love partnering with them. They're a great group. They're a great company. I mean, they're just so responsive. Like, love them. And so you can just sit in the comfort of your own home playing games and sports bets. And it's just funny because I was doing like a brand deal with them, but I went to the Miami Heat game and I hopped on the Bright Line, which is my favorite mode of transportation in Florida right now. And hopefully they expand more. It's so bougie. It's so nice. But I hopped on the Bright Line and we are already running behind and the Bright Line like hit someone. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, where am I right now? And I was late to the Heat game, but luckily, bless that person is okay. My life, on the way to a Heat game, we hit someone. But I was doing sports betting during the Heat game. I won a little bit of cash, so shout out Bovada. What else have I been doing? I mean, I just so much, I can't even think up. I'm going to Nashville. By the time this episode airs, I'll probably already be in Nashville. So I'll be in Nashville right now when this episode's airing. But I'm going to Nashville for Halloween. I'm super pumped about that. If you listen to our last episode with Graham, he is a country music radio host. He's amazing. But I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to the Opry. I'm going to see my friend Nate Smith. Hopefully I might take a little excursion to Dollywood because I'm a Dolly Parton diehard fan. So I'm really excited. Me and Allison are going to that. I'm going to be going to Dallas. I'm going to be going to LA, I think. I'm going to be going to Iowa to visit someone special in my life now. I'm going to be going to Colorado to Tundra Springs. I'm super excited about that. Get a little Western in my life. And I'm going to go to Pennsylvania with my company for work. Just a lot of travel this month. And it's kind of crazy because I move into a new place. I won't be able to fully enjoy it till the holidays, but that's okay. Again, like I said earlier, blessed to be traveling, to be living once again. So we're out here doing good work. Well, I can't really think of anything else. My brain is like spinning. I think I drank like 4 cups of coffee before this so I could wake up because I was working till 2 a.m. like on marketing stuff. But now I'm back in action. And so this next guest, his name's Daniel Snow. He is the creator of RapTV, the most amazing guy. He's not what you think who is behind RapTV, but He's incredible. He's amazing. One of the nicest people I've met in Miami so far. So I'm super happy to have him on. Monty Lopez was supposed to come on too. So I DM'd him and I was like, hey, you want to come on my pod? Because I was thinking of some new guests for the pod. And I was like, I want to have him on the pod. Like thinking of some unique people because he had a lot of TikTok drama go down. But he saw my message because he said yes and he accepted the Google invite. But I don't know if he's going to pop in. But if he pops in, hey, if he doesn't, Daniel Snow is absolutely amazing. He's actually Daniel's friend. So that's kind of how I got him in. But yeah, Daniel, most amazing guy, incredibly smart, incredibly nice. He's from up north, so he's not your typical Miami guy, not who you would think is behind RapTV, but he's the mastermind of it all, and he's so smart and intelligent. Like, I could go on for days complimenting Daniel. So we're gonna learn more about his journey and starting and creating RapTV, maybe get some inside scoop about his life. Hopefully Monty will join in. I don't know, because I'm filming this before I do the Zoom right now, because I'm doing the Zoom literally back here. So yeah, we're gonna get the inside scoop on everything, and I'm really happy to be interviewing Daniel. What's up, Daniel? How are you?
I'm doing great. Life is good in Miami. How are you?
In Miami. Well, I'm on the other side of Florida now, so I'm in Sarasota. But what have you been up to? It's been so long since I've seen you. I know you're busy. You're like always somewhere. You were traveling to Europe, right?
Yeah, I was in Europe for like 6 weeks. I was popping all over. I was doing like essentially one city per week. So I was in Paris, London, Amsterdam, Berlin, Mykonos, and I was like all over Italy. Yeah. So
did you do you did like an eat, pray, love kind of thing?
I don't know what that even is. What is that?
Did you go solo?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you just went solo. It's like eat, pray, love. It's like your little like journey.
Oh, I didn't know if that was like a movie or something like that.
It is, but it's a book.
Oh, it is.
But it's like, you know, you go travel by yourself, find yourself.
It's the best. I was still working, so I was super busy, to be honest. I was working until I was in Mykonos in Italy.
Until you're in Mykonos.
Yeah, I'm not working in Mykonos. But I was really busy most of the time. Like, I didn't have much downtime, to be honest. Like, I was, like sightseeing during the day, working out, then working and like meeting people at night. So it was really cool. I definitely want to do that again this next summer. So yeah.
That's cool. I'm jealous. I need another Europe trip for sure. And I saw your travels on Instagram and I'm like, anyways, but you were definitely eat, praying, and loving out there because you're doing your own solo thing. But my friend Allison, she's so hype on like solo trips. So I know how you are. When I went to Europe years ago, I was solo too. And it was fun because you have to force yourself out of your comfort zone. But anyways, you're talking about work. So I want to like delve into it. I know your story a little bit already, but like tell us how you started everything. So if you guys don't know, I already introed you, but you started pretty much RapTV, right?
Yeah.
And you have like another agency as well?
Yeah. So I have RapTV, which I founded in early 2017. And then I have an advertising agency, the Snow Agency, which is a little over 3 years old right now. So essentially we're a full service agency that helps essentially e-commerce brands grow. So we do all things from, the advertising to retention marketing. We have a creative studio, web design, organic social management, influencer outreach, all that stuff. Like essentially all the stuff brands need to grow. So yeah, keeps you busy.
You're like me, you do too much. But tell us about RapTV, how it all started. Because when you told me that, I was like, no offense. I'm like, this guy started
it? And you're not the first person that says that. Even my friends like to kind of like make fun of that because they're like, and I've honestly seen like, I don't know what it is. I think it's just your phone knows when you're about to talk to someone that you see all their stuff. But especially with all the Kanye stuff going on, like I've seen RapTV share like a million times. I'm like, Daniel, that's all I think of. But yeah, where in the world did this come from? Taking a lot of headspace in your brain, Victoria. That's a good thing. But it came from essentially like a few things. So prior to RapTV, I already had a really big following on social media, not like me, like a personal following, but like I had a really big following for various accounts on Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. And I had done a lot in the social media space already. I created the self-serve ad platform. So I essentially saw a lot of different ways in which people were monetizing, how advertisers were paying influencers. I had already created brands at this point and so forth. So I wanted to create a brand, and instead of just like having a page with a large following. So I noticed that a few things. I noticed that rappers were paying for promos on social media, because that's how you break a rapper is through social media. There's seemingly endless amounts of rappers as well. And there was really no one covering like rap news and the kind of like the culture behind it in the way it's done, in the way we do today, back in 2016, 17. So it was really just an opportunity I saw. Also, I love rap. Like I've loved rap since, like as early as I can remember. And even for myself, I saw like I wasn't in the loop. I have no idea what's going on. All these people on like Rap Caviar, I don't know who some of these new rappers are. So it also just fit that kind of need, just keeping people up to date with what's going on in the world of rap. Like you mentioned the Kanye thing, even in Kanye, right? Like there's so much stuff going around with Kanye. You have we serve that purpose to kind of aggregate that for the average rap fan, to let them know just kind of like what's going on in the world of rap today. So yeah, that was the inspiration behind it.
Well, how'd you start it? You just started posting something on like Instagram, or like what happened?
So I already had, like I mentioned, a large following that was actually just posting for like rap freestyle. It was called Hot Freestyle or Hottest Freestyle or something like that. And because like I mentioned, like at the time, it's like I knew I wanted the rap audience. I knew people on social media like freestyles. Like that's like, it's like quick, it's interesting, like whatever, it works. So it was easy to grow a following using that. And when I had the idea to transition into more so a news page, I just changed the name, got the name Rap, which I actually got really lucky, right? Because when I wanted to create a brand, like what's the name I want to do? Rap, like obviously. And
you lucked out hard. I can't believe someone didn't have that.
No, someone had it. So I knew the guy who had it because I had this, like I mentioned, I had this like self-serve ad platform that essentially everyone who had a big following on Instagram was using. And I had done a deal with this guy before. He was an affiliate on my platform. And I actually had even met him in person when I was in Toronto or something. So I trusted him, he trusted me, and it worked. And I guess I got lucky in that sense. But yeah.
It was meant to be. You were meant to be the RapTV king.
Yeah.
What are like some of like the coolest, like who are some of the nicest like rappers have you met? Because you had to meet some people, obviously. Yeah. Like who are some of like maybe like top 3 like nicest people? The one that comes to mind was Machine Gun Kelly. Like he was not just a rapper, like one of the nicest people I've ever met. Like he was like one of those people that's like overly nice. Like, why is this guy so nice? Like, super down to earth, just like super personable. He's super cool. Corday has like always showed us love since like day one. Besides those two, who else comes to mind? Honestly, it's not very good if you can't think of more than 2.
No, honestly, a lot of my my team kind of is front facing. Like they're the ones going to the events, interviewing the rappers. Like I stay more behind the scenes. Yeah.
Who are like some of the coolest people you met though?
I mean,
you're not in the front anymore.
It's unfortunate. I can't say this anymore. I would always say Drake. Drake is definitely one of the nicer people. Did he just
celebrate a birthday at Sexy Fish or something?
Yeah, he did. This was like 2018, I want to say. I just like randomly had dinner with him with like a few other people, and he was just like super nice, down to earth, personable. Like it was like, like asking me questions. Like he was super nice. So I would say besides that, I always said like I would love to, like I said, this is no longer, I guess, acceptable to say. I don't know. I would always, cause I'm the biggest Kanye fan. I love the Kanye, and I would always say like he's the one person I want to meet, but I don't know,
You still haven't met him?
I haven't met him, no. But
surprised.
It's like polarizing topic for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I know he's trending not so great right now, but
yeah. It's actually funny because I did a podcast like a month or two ago, and they just sent me the clips yesterday about like who has the biggest influence on me, and I said Kanye. I just listened to it yesterday, and I said I listened to Kanye because I love how he reinvents himself. And it's like, yeah, I guess he's reinventing himself.
He reinvents himself
in a not so good way.
It's like a girl who changes her hair color all the time when she goes through a break. That's Kanye.
Yeah.
Like he's I do like his music though, but he's an interesting character. But I feel like everyone in like stardom has some kind of weird kink. He just shows it.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, he I guess doesn't
he doesn't hide it. Everyone's I swear, when I went to LA, everyone had some weird stuff going on, and I'm like, it's all hush hush. I think he just is one of the people who show it. I feel like, yeah.
I don't think people are as well. I don't think everyone's just I think Kanye is a genius. I do believe that, but he's just like he says, name one genius that ain't crazy. He's out of his mind.
It's like that dating graph where you're like, when they're like, oh, the hotter you are, like the crazier you are. It's like the more like famous genius you are, the crazy.
Yeah,
it's like that. It's that. What I forget what it's called. The crazy hot scale. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, guys are always posting that back in the day. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
So stupid.
There is merit to that, though.
It's true.
It's definitely true.
All right, Daniel. Like, what's next? Where are you going? Are you doing anything? Covering anything? I mean, you don't really. I guess you're more behind the scenes now. But like, do you have anything planned or no?
Yeah, I mean, for us, where we're like the two things that we're focusing on right now, besides just obviously the day-to-day, is just more original, kind of what we call original video franchises. So kind of like notable segments that like people see and would know us by. Like kind of you might see other companies do it, like Barstool Sports has their different people. They have like the Caleb Presleys of the world, and like they used to have the Caller Daddy. So stuff like that, like starting to think about how we can make a big splash with getting, notable podcasts or podcasters going, multiple kind of video series.
Like with niche of rap, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So tying it into rap. And then
I feel like there's some pretty cool people. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool people in some niches like that.
Yeah. So there's super cool stuff. There's really cool ideas we have that we're trying to push through right now. So that, and then also I think that live events are a big opportunity for us, for obvious reasons. And then just bringing the brand to life in person is, I think, how we just build brand equity. It's obviously like we already have such a big audience, so I'm sure we can sell an event. We did one in person in April with Rolling Loud at South by Southwest.
Oh, cool.
And it was sick. Like it was like surreal for me also to see the brand come to life,
Yeah.
And I would definitely love to do more of those. So we're speaking with some of the bigger touring companies and whatnot about doing a deal together. So
expanding your brand beyond just like the news outlet, I guess you could say.
Exactly. Yeah. So that, and then we're also expanding what we're doing into pop. So like replicating what we're doing there into pop music, gaming, reggaeton. So building out those verticals more too. Yeah.
Did you say producing music?
No. Expanding out those verticals more into those.
Oh, that's cool.
No, pop music, like just like we're doing for rap, like doing that for pop music.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then gaming. So like gaming news, content mind gaming, all that stuff, and reggaeton. So just we already have those going, but it's just building them out further, getting video content going, just doing the whole thing.
Reggaeton would be fun. I haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, and it's you see in Miami, like reggaeton is huge, and Bad Bunny alone.
Yeah, obsessed with him.
Yeah, it's like the biggest artist in the world right now, which is crazy, right? For a Spanish speaking artist to be number one in the world.
You know what's funny is when my redneck country friends are playing Bad Bunny, and I'm like,
that is weird. That is crazy.
And they're like, yes, we love this, and I'm like.
Wow.
That's how you know he's huge. When like Boondock Friends are playing Bad Bunny, I'm
That's
like,
crazy. That blows my mind.
yeah.
So that just shows like there's an opportunity there. You know,
sure.
the genre is growing, and you know, there's an opportunity for a media company like ours to ride that wave as more and more fans start becoming fans of these artists and whatnot. They want to stay up to date with them. So,
are you always going to stay behind the scenes, or are you going to do something? Like, are you going to be like a Dave? Who was like, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You're just going to always stay behind the scenes.
Yeah, I have no desire. I'm just not that like for, you know, like I think Dave Portnoy resonates with the Barstool audience, and that's why it works, right?
Yeah.
Like he's like one of them. He's like that frat bro type guy. I don't think that like, you know, yeah, I don't think it makes sense for me to be like the quote unquote face of a rap. So yeah.
What would you categorize? Okay, you said he's like more the frat bro, and then what are you? I feel like you're more of like the quiet, shy guy who.
Shy? Yeah.
I feel like you're more like the quiet behind the scenes, just like.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess quiet, shy, whatever you want to say, is yeah, you know, like I'm fine with making someone else the face of it, getting into the thick of it, going, you know. So we.
But I've seen you a lot of places though. So I mean, not like a lot, but I've been seeing you do some things.
Yeah. Yeah, but point being is like I don't want to be the quote unquote face of the company. Like when people see content, it's like me doing it, me interviewing, like Adam 22 is for No Jumper. Like that's just not me, you know?
Yeah. I don't see that being you. You're very humble. Yeah. And like when you're like, oh yeah, I started the whole, I thought you just like worked there. And then you're like, oh yeah, I did the whole, like you're the founder of the whole thing. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
I was so confused. Do people get confused like when they're like, hi, like I'm Daniel? Are people like, who is this guy?
What do you mean?
Like, do they get confused? Like, this is the guy who started or founded RapTV.
I don't think they get confused.
Or they're just like surprised, shocked. Like,
yeah, I would say it's like, oh yeah, like you know, I wasn't imagining you'd be the founder of RapTV. But,
yeah. Okay. I didn't know if people were like.
People that know me make sense just because like, you know, I've been doing this for whether it's RapTV or something else for a while, but yeah. So
like people in the rap community, like really, do they know you like personally? You not just RapTV.
Our fan base or like the people.
Or just people in the community, like fan base, stars. Anyway, do they know who you are?
There's like I definitely don't make it public. I mean, it's in my Instagram bio, but like I don't send traffic to that. I don't like on the page ever say that or any mention of it. But like there's always random like people in the comments like who's the face of RapTV and like they tag me and then I get like a random like.
I think you should do some campaign like
I get like random you know shit like weird shit sometimes too. People like DMing me and commenting and all this stuff and it's like some good, some bad, like. Yeah.
I think you should do like a random thing, like who's the face?
No.
But wait, like, so you don't go out and interview. Obviously you don't. So you have other people who do. You just have like a Miami-based person, LA. I'm assuming.
In LA. I have our creative director is in LA. And so he's over there. They do interviews there, but we don't have a host. So we essentially do the interviews and like we'll ask the question and they answer it. And we splice out like asking the question out loud. So it just essentially sounds like the rappers just answering. So like then how we edit it, the question will pop up on the screen and then they answer it. So it doesn't. There's no host you can see.
No. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
But like I said, I want to do podcasts where we get a host, but if we're doing that, it has to be like a notable host, like a big rapper, you know.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, hold on. Give me once. Someone, just pause it. Hold on 1 second. Someone's like moving stuff out of my condo.
Okay, I'm like looking up RapTV right now. Wait, breaking news. Drake and 21 Savage.
Yeah, the way they're.
Wait, Kanye's back on Instagram? If you can tell, I don't watch the news. I don't read the news.
You know what's so funny is that like he just posted on Instagram. There's so many fake RapTV accounts, and he posted a fake RapTV account on his Instagram, and it has like 2 million likes.
Wait, a fake RapTV account? Wait, what would that be?
Okay,
we're going on Kanye. Was it just Ye or Kanye? No, it's Kanye. Kanye.
So he posted the fake RapTV, fake news. It's like a fake RapTV, and they post fake news. And he posted that like
when?
Like today or yesterday. He only has like 3 posts up. You could see it.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So you see it? It's like our branding, how we post, but it's a fake.
It's all fake.
It's like fake. Like what is it? Kanye West is no longer doing.
Ye has reportedly cut ties with Kanye West.
Yeah. So they're just like a parody. They're like a parody RapTV. And he posted that.
And he's like, I lost 2 billion. He's wild.
Yeah.
He is wild. His Instagram cracks. Okay, like the whole Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson thing. I was dying. Like he was savage. I'm not gonna lie about Pete Davidson. You kind of give me Pete Davidson vibes.
You're not the first person that's told me that. I don't know what it like. I don't see that, but like you're actually not the first person that's told me that. I don't know. Like explain that to me. How do I give you Pete Davidson vibes? The
girlies will know. I'm not explaining that anyway. Anyway, why'd you choose Miami? Because you're from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you choose Miami?
I chose the same reason a lot of people in the Northeast chose it. Like during COVID, right? Everything was locked up. I actually never loved Miami. I never would have thought I would live in Miami.
Where would you think you would move?
I used to always say I wanted to live in LA.
Okay.
Used to. Not anymore. But
I think post-COVID, even during COVID, LA is just like not the place.
Exactly. So, but I used to say that because when every time I visited Miami, I I had a good time, but it's just like getting fucking wasted, like doing all like this, like the scene
party town
restaurants, and I'm like, I just never thought I would end up there. But during COVID, there was a huge movement there with like the Miami tech scene. I thought that was interesting. Obviously, the tax.
It's crypto land over here.
Crypto is kind of dead now. It used to be crypto. We'll see.
I just remember like the Bitcoin conference and all that.
Even Art Basel last year. Art Basel was like the crypto Basel, I would say.
Are you going to Art Basel this year?
Of course, yeah. I have a new.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Buy some art. Need to get some art this year.
You're gonna buy the banana on the wall. What was that?
I can't afford the fake banana or whatever. What was that, like $1 million?
That is insane. Look, I'm just going to go out there and say, I'm going to pretend I'm a legit artist, and I'm going to throw tomatoes, and we're going to sell it at $1 million and see.
You should. That's when you have too much money, is when you're spending $1 million on a banana. I
mean, there's people with stupid money in Miami, LA.
Just to get the news, like, I was that guy that bought the $1 million banana. But
look, we're still talking about it, so it worked.
But anyways, so I moved to I the weather, taxes, COVID, tech movement, and that was it. And I was like, I want to get to Miami, and I found a furnished condo, and I moved the next week or the next 2 weeks or something. Shipped my car down with all my clothes in it, and
so you moved from Jersey down.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I did Manhattan for like 6 months. I love New York, but I can't live there with the cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like now that I don't have the cold, I just can't see myself ever going back. Although I will say like the cold is like a little bit, I don't know if humbling is the right word, but like
humbling.
I will say like I was just a lot more disciplined and like focused when I was miserable.
What? I was a lot more focused when I was miserable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the cold of New York like sucks, right? Like people aren't in a good mood. They just like work.
Everyone's in a bad mood.
Everyone's in a bad mood, and they just work and like versus Miami, it's like about to be November. Like I can go on the beach and go on the ocean.
I was like walking around, even in Southwest Florida. I'm like, it's so nice thinking like Thanksgiving's coming up and I can go lay out today if I want to.
Yeah.
That's why I love Florida. I mean, seasons are nice, and North Carolina and the Carolinas where I'm from has seasons, but I think I prefer warm weather all year round.
Yeah.
So that's why I love Florida. And I was thinking about moving to LA, but like you said,
really?
with like COVID and everything, I just like couldn't do it. And honestly, I feel like Miami and LA people are very similar, but I do think Miami people are a little bit nicer.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like I feel like Miami is like a very open city in the sense that like even when I moved, other people say the same thing. Like it's very inclusive. Like people want to invite you to their circle. They want to invite you to their event, their party, whatever. Versus like LA and New York is very cliquey, very like standoff.
They're like, how are you here?
Who are you? But yeah,
exactly. They're like, how'd you get here? How'd you get invited? And I'm like,
yeah.
And we're in Miami, they don't ask questions. They're like, hey, like, what's up? Yeah. That's the only thing I didn't really like, but I love California. I think I'm going there in a couple weeks, but what's next? You have Art Basel. I think I'm saying that right. I always call it Basil. That's not right. Basel coming up. Anything RapTV, or y'all just kind of reporting for the rest of the year?
We're doing like I said, we're doing like interviews all the time now. Really want to we have a really cool idea. Cooking with rappers is what we call it. It's like it was supposed to be like we did one pilot essentially with Coil Ray last year, and it went well. But like we kind of want, now we have the idea to make it a bit more, get like a funnier kind of host, make it more lighthearted. So we're trying to get that going. So if we can get that going by the end of the year, I'd be really happy about that. And just keep doing, more videos, stuff like that. Yeah. Trying to build a team, but like nothing too noticeable.
You're saying cooking. I'm thinking about Rap Snacks. Every time I see Rap Snacks in the gas station, I think of you.
They're killing it.
That's what you need. You need some sort of like,
I know, right?
Like Rap Snacks, but it's not Rap Snacks. Like Rap Henny, RapTV Henny.
I like that. Rap Henny.
Rap Henny.
Rap Seltzer.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that? That's pretty good.
Rap Seltzer. I mean, I do
Rap
it.
Seltzer. Rap in a can. Hennessy, maybe.
It'd be like Migos Berry.
That's what I'm saying. That's every rapper's favorite drink. I think we might be onto something.
I think you might. That's what you need.
In LA, we can get a little, like THC in a can going.
Hey, you have your first customer right here. I do it.
I actually have that already. The THC and like can like marijuana.
Everyone loves some THC.
Yeah, it's so good. Obviously when we get them in LA, but yeah. Anyways.
Well, I'm so happy to have you on and get to know a little bit about RapTV, your story, and your personality, because you do come across as shy.
Well, I hope that's but I don't know. I guess people can. Am I still shy after the episode?
No, I know you're not. When I first met you, I thought you were. I thought you were like, hi. Hi. Well, I'm so glad to have you on. I hope the rest of your year with RapTV, 2023, seltzers, whatever you're going to do in life goes amazingly.
Thank you. And thank you for having me on. It was fun.
Yeah, of course. Always want to have friends who have cool stories on my podcast, but yeah, you have like such a cool story, and RapTV, like everyone's been posting it lately. So especially that, I'm like, I got to have Daniel on. So totally. I'm really glad you're able to fit me in your busy schedule and come on the pod.
Have fun.
Well, I appreciate you. Peace out. Have fun.
All right. Bye.